in front of my house. Hopefully, you can hear me over the air conditioning units. I wanted to do this really short live today and sort of address why Elon would consider buying MSNBC and just my thoughts. So, the first thing that comes to mind is I believe it's subscription based, left leaning. So, number one, he'd be buying subscriptions. A certain amount of those people would, I'm sure, cancel their subscription. But most people are indifferent to subscriptions and they'll just sort of subscribe to something and not pay much attention to it. Some will stay knowingly and others will leave, and that'll be fine too. But mainly, there's got to be some licensing benefits, publishing licensing. And you actually might see an otter out here from time to time on my lake. I don't know if I can zoom in during live. Oh, I can. Check that out. Yeah, there's an otter that runs. This is a side note here. He ran out this morning over that patch of grass. There's another lake over there, and that's where he ran out this morning. But there seems to be a family of them. Either he came back or she came back, or there's the family still residing in this lake here. But nevertheless, back to the topic at hand. So there's definitely publishing licenses that I would assume he would acquire. It's the same when you buy a bar. You purchase you acquire the liquor license and the right to sell liquor. So I don't pretend to know. I would assume that Elon's not going to spend billions of dollars on MSNBC, soon to be MXNBC, in my opinion, unless there's licensing benefits, publication benefits, and subscriptions. In addition to that, he's got Linda Yaccarino, who was the head of Universal NBC or some network. I can't remember exactly right now, so don't quote me. But it was a mainstream network that was a streaming platform. She ran a streaming platform, and the thought process is that she knows how to do that. She's part of Team X, and he could turn MSNBC into a streaming platform. So those are my main three key points today. And I just wanted to hear your thoughts as to why you think this would be a good move for Elon. I have a lot of haters that I encounter that say, "Oh, well, it's stupid, it's dumb, it's mainstream, it's legacy, it's a bad purchase." You got to understand, you got to be smart enough to know you're not smart enough in certain situations, and he's a smart guy. He's got a hell of a track record. If he's looking at this thing seriously, then there's a reason that maybe you and I don't know. But I would guess it's based on around those three. I don't know if we're having connection issues. I don't think we are. But if you missed what I just said, I'll repeat it. You got to be smart enough to know you're not smart enough sometimes. And if Elon sees value in MSNBC and the acquisition of it, then there probably is value based on the three points that I brought up today. Subscriptions, conversion to a streaming platform with Linda Yaccarino, and licensing. And licensing. So it looks like we're going to end this here at about 5 minutes. Maybe we can see an otter. If the otter sees his shadow, Elon will purchase MSNBC. So all we need to see here is the otter to break the water. We'll call it that Elon's going to buy MSNBC. I would say he is. The video I made before this, I talked about how the correspondence is very similar to him acquiring Twitter. There was some public forum, probably on Twitter, where Elon was saying, "Yeah, how much does it cost?" And then he ends up acquiring Twitter. It's the same dialogue between Donald Trump Jr., Elon Musk, and a couple other parties. Where Elon, everybody's joking, but Elon's like, "No, what's this thing actually cost? What does this thing actually cost? Can we do it? Does it make sense?" So yeah, I will drop you any information on this channel that I have about it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching.